Mike's going hot. What's up, nerds? Hey, everybody. We're back. Episode 9, which is the not season finale, that is next week, of our second season of our Animorphs game here, which uses a hack for Blades in the Dark done by At the Forefront. We're here, we're queer, we're gonna play some Animorphs. Currently in a time loop. So as we go around to introduce ourselves and our characters, today you answer, what is your favorite time travel movie? Because there's a few. And we start off with, as always, with Ollie.
Hello, I'm Ollie, and I play your Prince Javier. And favorite time travel movie has to be Idiocracy. That movie couldn't have been more accurate, and it's horrifying. They predicted Crocs. They predicted Crocs.
Is it a time
and what
travel?
plants
Like,
crave?
is it an actual time travel movie?
I mean, he gets
suspended
frozen.
animation, Futurama style.
Gotcha. Okay, fair. That works. Okay. Yeah.
If not, I don't know, butterfly effect, I guess. I don't know a lot of time travel movies, honestly.
With Ashton Kutcher. Chokes himself in utero. Her curls toe when she orgasms. That's how I know. Sorry. I have very weird moments of memory. I don't remember the whole movie, but the two things that I remember was that, with his girlfriend, he's just like, I know your toes curl when you owe. And then he was just like, man, the only way that I could fix this is to murder myself in utero. And I was like, damn, son. Go find your car or something. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I have to tangent. Because we are talking about movies, and that is my thing. So, anyway, continuing. Anna, go ahead.
Hello. Did you fully introduce yourself, Ollie? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, because I felt like all I heard was the movie. I'm Anna, aka Archival Dust Bunny, most was on the internet, queer and trans advocate, museum worker, TTRPG streamer, and podcaster. You can find me on Twitter and most other social media at Archival Dust Bunny. And I play Riley, the Estrene, all-around band geek and fantasy nerd. And I could talk at length about time travel movies. Wait, is it, or time travel in general in media, but is it our favorite or our character's favorite? Because I realized I was just thinking,
yeah, your favorite.
Our favorite.
Yeah, I want to know what your favorite one is.
Depending on my mood, either Safety Not Guaranteed or Edge of Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's so good.
Both very solid movies. Very different types of time travel movies, but very solid movies.
Oh yeah, Edge of Tomorrow's dope.
All right. I'm Nilsine. I play Tony, our jock who is currently trapped in the body of a kitty. If we get to pick media, I'm picking Beast Wars, and otherwise I'm going to be really basic and go Terminator 2.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Beast Wars is a time travel show.
It is.
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen a 40-something-year-old cartoon. 30-something-year-old cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm not that old. Beast Wars is about time travel.
Yep.
Which
Straight
does
up.
that mean the coming movie is about time travel?
That would be baller, but it's in the 90s. That's about all I know of it besides Animals. And that they didn't bring any of the original voice cast except the guy who voiced Depth Charge back.
Depth Charge?
Yeah, the big monitor ray. He's not playing Depth Charge. I think he's Rat Trap or something, but he's the only voice actor of the originals.
Wasn't Scott McNeil everybody in that show, including Depth Charge?
No, different dude. He was 4 or 5 dudes, but not Depth Charge or Rampage.
Yeah, he was at least 8 people in that show. Yeah, no, that's a little upsetting that there's no Scott McNeil in the movie, but I'm still gonna see it. Sorry. Anyway, Arnica with her Skittles. What you doing? Delicious.
Y'all said Beast Wars. I thought I was going to have another minute or two.
I mean, I could talk at length if you need it.
Oh, absolutely.
It's fine. It's in my little chipmunk pouch right now that it can hold for a second. Hi, I'm Arnica. I play Effie Isharet, your Andalite. She, her pronouns for both of us, and for time travel movies, Effie's is Back to the Future 3.
Yes.
She fucking look at the train. She's just enamored with the train. It's so bizarre. Andalites never had trains. They skipped that whole section. Never had them. Mm-hmm. Seems useless. So, she's just enamored. She loves trains like an autistic 7-year-old. Like, she loves the train. As someone who was an autistic 7-year-old who loves trains, I know exactly how high that bar is. Trains and sharks. But for me, and I fight everybody on it, I'll stand 10 toes down for Tenet. That movie was...
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
It was good. I don't understand where people were confused because it was really obvious 15 minutes into the movie that you were watching two timelines, one in reverse. Like, it was really obvious. Just from the way that they were doing lighting, from the way that the characters in black were never interacting with certain things, were only interacting in weird ways with others. Mm-hmm. Okay, now look, I say that, but I also turned around the second Bruce Willis got shot and told everybody, now wait a minute, is he dead this whole movie? And I got booed out the living room. It was not allowed. I had to watch from the stairs because everyone was mad at me. Because everyone had watched The Sixth Sense already and they're like, she'll never get it. I just turned around and I'm like, he's dead. And then I had to go watch the movie from the stairs. Okay. Anyway, so maybe it wasn't obvious that it was backwards, but it was obvious to me. Fucking love that movie.
Fair. My favorite time travel movie, there's actually a good bit of them. I had to go look at a list. Honestly, before I hated Rian Johnson for ruining Star Wars, I fucking said it. At a time, it was Looper. Like, I really loved Looper. But now, it's an anime. And it's called Your Name. If you haven't watched it, it's fucking sad. And calling it a time travel movie is also a spoiler. So, just a heads up.
That's why I didn't mention it.
Sorry. I love Your Name. I'm also a big fan, oddly enough, of Hot Tub Time Machine. And Back to the Future 2 is my favorite of that series. Oh, OBS wants to burp here for a second. What you doing, OBS? Why you wanna go in the red, internet? Alright, we're back in the green. Well, let me just see real quick I'm connected to the 2.5. Maybe that's probably why. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't burp anymore. But yeah, so a couple things before we get for real started here. We're a viewer-affected game. First off, you can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. Every 100 biddies here gives everybody anyone you see here a reroll. That rolls dice. I don't roll dice, so I don't get rerolls of any. I don't get rewards of any kind. If you subscribe to the channel, which I haven't gotten some subs in a while, just my 15 standard people that subscribe, you can give A+1 to anybody here, and if you donate money directly to Coffee, or Streamlabs, you can give people an auto crit. That's a $5 donation, I believe. 5 or 10. I have to look. I don't remember my own fucking thing. It's a $5 donation and a $10 donation. You can give an idea. The idea does not cross our lines and veils here at the channel, which is the next segue, is that this game deals with some pretty heavy themes. We deal with child soldiers. We deal with war. We deal with transhumanism. We deal with time travel and Mothman, and literally the whole concept of Animorphs is colonization and slavery. So it's a whole thing, y'all. So if any of this just kind of gets a little too much for you, please take care of yourselves. We're taking care of ourselves, so please take care of yourselves. Last time, on Morphs in the Swamp, stuck in the Paleolithic North America, specifically the Appalachians, the crew, our teenagers, encountered what's known as the Muthmern, which is just the Mothman, an alien race that are on safari here on vacation on Earth to look at the local wildlife. They have minimal contact with what seemed to be minimal contact with the wildlife, and they offered aid to our people, to our friends. I lost my notebook with all the names I wrote down, but it's okay. It's somewhere right here. It's right here. Look, there's all my shit and the penis that I drew earlier. Because I'm an adult. A young Muthmar named Kauka brought you to their base through a little underground network. Aw, thank you, friend, for all of those subs. That's so nice. That wasn't a hint to do it.
We're gonna need it.
Fair. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Perfect. So that's one for everybody. I'll update that here in a second. But y'all are brought there, and guess who was there? Visser One was there, and she was trying to fix her time machine. Explained a few logistics about, listen, whether we get back or not, we still exist in the other timeline, we're just in here, but having our memories could, by getting back, could prevent this from happening, which is Visser 3 dropping a fucking nuke in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, which was never the plan to begin with. So, because that happened. Of course, the rest of you were I guess we'll help Visser 1 reluctantly. But doing some investigations, learned that she doesn't plan to bring y'all back. She plans on having you as a distraction, essentially, against the Muthmern, while she herself is able to reverse the Sario Rip. On top of all of that, you also learn that the Muthman are also collecting specimens, probably for their zoo to bring back home, and figured it's hey, y'all are a little weird compared to the other hominids that they have run in, a little bit more advanced and unique. Clearly, we have to start a breeding program. And you learn that y'all are never gonna go to the explosion site to the supervolcano. Supervolcano isn't scheduled to even explode at any point. It's all just a ship blowout. That is the plan, to have an explosion to reverse the Sario Rip from Visser One standpoint. Y'all figured all of this out, this from your gather information rolls, and now here we are, ready to, before we roll an engagement roll, do y'all have any little roleplay tidbits that y'all want to do before this roll is done?
I can't think of one for myself.
Dope. Who would like to roll the engagement roll this time around? Who hasn't rolled one yet this time?
I don't think I have.
You haven't? Then you are in charge of our engagement roll. Alright, you get a base of 1 dice for this. Alright, let's see if you have any advantages. Is the operation particularly bold or... Oh, first of all, time out. We actually have to decide what kind of operation y'all are going in there and your detail. Are you an assault, a deception, a stealth, a space, a social, or a transport?
Based
Assault?
on, yeah,
Huh?
assault.
This
Assault.
is an assault. Excellent. Assault. Do violence to a target. Like that is what that means. You could also say space would also work with it as well, because for like this is to replace the occult feature, whereas the occult would be engaged in a supernatural power, y'all would be to engage with an alien power. This could also count for that. But if y'all want to do an assault, we're doing an assault. The point of attack. So what is your point of attack for the assault?
Visser.
You're gonna go just
The
straight for
Visser?
the Visser?
Yeah, we've talked about a lot of our options, and we're going for the Visser. Do you need to know our whole plan?
No, I don't need to know your whole plan. Like, you're going to assault the Visser. Like, that is your plan.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. I have no say in this. Like, I am just here to fuck shit up. So, just like you guys are. Okay. Now we go. Your base fortune roll. Is your operation particularly bold or daring? Absolutely. Does your plan detail expose the vulnerability of the target or hits them where they're their weakest?
They're currently vulnerable. Like, they have no one except themselves.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I would say that because that they, you are essentially deceiving her as well, right? Yeah. All right. Do you have any friends or contacts that can provide aid or insight?
So we have a Mothman boy friend.
A moth boy. A moth child.
A mothling.
I acquired his
yes!
mom.
It's a mothling. That's what I like. Yeah. How will they provide aid or insight to the plan of assaulting the Visser?
They might allow us access to areas we don't otherwise have access to in their facilities.
Have you talked to him about this?
I haven't had the chance
You know
yet.
what? It's fine. Take it.
Conversely,
Yeah.
along the same vein, I acquired his mom.
That is true. You did acquire his mom.
So she says, "Hey, get him a room."
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, go ahead and take it. I'm not worried about you taking them because the disadvantage thing. It's really fun for me. The target is definitely not a lower tier. She is the highest of tiers. And you get no district modifier. So you have a base of 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. The operation is overly complex and contingent on many factors, yes, because you have two people that you have two opposing forces right now. So I'm taking that away from you. Your target is strong against this approach, has particular defenses and preparations. You have enemies. I'm not going to count enemies or rivals interfering because I'm putting that towards the operation itself. And the target is a higher tier. So I think that brings you to a single dice right now. If I'm not, let me see. 1, 2, 3, and you had 4. So yeah, you have a single D6 right now. For your engagement roll, you are welcome to use any of the +1s on this. If you have a reroll, you're welcome to use a reroll on this. And because this is the engagement roll, if anyone wants to donate a +1, they can do that.
I'll definitely take at least one of my own +1s.
Okay.
Also, this might be the wrong time to ask this. What does a good engagement roll actually do?
It changes your position. So one thing, like especially, watch, hold up, my alarm's going off on my phone.
I may have picked a bad plan.
So, like,
Y'all got me anxiety eating Skittles.
A critical itself will actually, So a critical gives you an exceptional result. You've already overcome the first obstacle, and you're in a control position for what comes next. So you have an like the first obstacle in the way is just not in the way anymore. A good result is you're just in a control position when the action starts. A mixed result, you're in a risky position, and a bad result, you're in a desperate position. So, and those levels of position affects how bad things get. Like,
All right.
Is anyone else donating a D6 to the rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have 2, Arnica, so we'll give one of
Yeah.
yours away. So you get another one, Ollie, if you want.
Oh yeah, if I want, yes.
Cool. Nyx has 4 just sitting like in hers for when she comes back. So it's like that. Those are for her to keep. But yes. Okay, so you have 3 now. So go ahead and roll.
Oh boy.
And a critical is 2 6s for the record. Pick it up.
It was an audio journey.
I know. Isn't it crazy?
I shit you not. I shit you
I'm
not.
so excited. I'm so excited to see it. Yes. So the first
And a 2.
The first and a 2, it's fine. So the first obstacle, you were all in a control position. Probably because you got a shit ton of information. You start the action in a control position, and the first obstacle of this mission is you have gotten past that first obstacle of whatever you're doing. So what are y'all doing? We can essentially, like, as the action starts, we will cut to the part where it is the day that y'all are leaving. And everybody thinks that here is the way that this works, okay? Visser One knows that y'all are being taken, including herself, as a zoo creature. Okay? She doesn't know that y'all know. And the Mothmen don't know that she knows and that you guys know. So, that is the situation that y'all are in. But y'all are greeted. Essentially what's happening is that all of you are in the hangar of a spaceship where y'all have convinced the Mothmen to travel in all together, you and the Vissers and all of that, and they have agreed to it, because why not? There's no reason not to put you all together. Y'all aren't going to, like, jump out of the ship or anything when it's in the air, like, or explode their ship or anything. But as y'all are there, Visser One tells you what y'all already know, in that we're not being taken to the super volcano. They plan on taking us back to their planet, and I need your help to stop them so that we can go off, so to speak.
And where is this happening exactly? Like,
just in a hangar in the main ship that is getting ready to essentially take off.
Gotcha.
What would you have us do?
Well, I am going to need time to get everything together, and we need an explosion. And she will hand you, and this is essentially your first obstacle, without convincing her, she will hand you a small explosive device. She goes, I've studied the ship's interior and fuel supplies. By having this go out at a certain time, when I am ready, it should reverse the Sario Rip. And she's not lying. She just doesn't expect you to live. And y'all know that. Yeah.
How long will it take you to get ready?
It's ready to go. I just need the explosion.
Where are we putting it?
You have to go to its fuel cells in the engine room.
Understood. Do you want to be left here alone? Or do you want people to stay here and help guard in case they come for you?
She pauses for a second, and you can kind of almost see the brain ticking. And she goes, the cat can stay.
That cat, the small cat?
Yes, that cat. And she points to Tony. I could use his senses.
If nothing else, I can let you know what she's doing at pretty much all times. To literally the three of them.
I will step over and hand Javier the explosives because the gorilla can probably handle them the most. And you have the backpack. But I will give you a very meaningful look as I hand that to you.
Okay.
I
Also,
guess
the
we'll morph
Andalite
here
has
then.
the Tinker ability. I'm also just pointing that out.
I have 2 in Tinker.
Yeah.
The Andalite has another job.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh my god,
All
y'all
right,
have been
well.
plotting behind my back?
I
This
know.
is so good.
So, all right. Well, I guess it's time to get ready. And I think Javier starts turning into his gorilla. If we're gonna start causing trouble, might as well do it as soon as possible.
I will go. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Just once morphed up, put my backpack on, I'm gonna swing at Visser. I'm gonna try to break her fucking legs.
After I morph, you know the plan.
Yes, I'm assuming you were fast and doing the same thing.
I am faster.
Yeah.
Kind
all
of,
right. You are going
tangentially.
to try to wreck her shit. After
Yes, I'm gonna try to wreck her shit.
Go ahead and try and wreck her.
Let's fucking try.
Just for the record, I am off to the side, Smilodon with Forkbutcher blades. I'm pushing myself, spending my special armor to push myself to the battle.
That's a 6 and a 4.
Yeah, so that's a success. And you get the desired effect. You shatter her knee, essentially. And she falls to the ground, cursing. And it's just like, what is wrong with you, child?
As soon as she hits the ground, I'm pouncing.
Okay.
I want to kill the host, but not the Yerk.
Okay. Go ahead. Do another wreck.
We're not here to make good choices. This will be skirmish. That good? That a good one?
You will have a limited effect with the skirmish. Whereas, like, your wreck, you would definitely get a full effect. You're going straight for the jugular.
Oh, I have nothing in wreck. None of my forms have wreck die. I've always done skirmish and finesse.
Right.
Can
You
do-
can you can still do skirmish. It just will be a limited effect of the skirmish.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I will kind of throw her off balance and assist.
Assist? You're just gonna trip her?
Yeah.
Go assist.
Alright.
I'm a
Okay.
big enough cat I can mess with.
That
I
is
can.
fine. Go ahead and trip her.
Go for the face.
Mm-hmm.
It gives me 4 dice then.
Damn.
It's 2 6s, a 5, and a 4.
That is a critical success. So you go for the jugular, and the host is dead.
And
I cannot believe our bullshit plan is working. This is wild.
Yeah, I
This
mean
makes
that's
me
how the
even
dice
more
works,
nervous.
right?
I mean, we
Wait for
still
the
have the
arc.
whole ship full of Mothman thing to deal with.
yeah, that's part 2.
And
We never planned that far.
yeah, the host is
Right.
dead.
I hold the body down and we wait for the yerk.
You get the thought speech because the Yark is telepathic.
Oh,
You
damn.
get the thought speak and very clever. How do you expect to stop it when you're back there?
Oh, that part.
Did you have a plan? One that's useful enough to keep you alive?
She's like, well, I'm literally the only one with the firepower that can prevent Visser 3 from getting the nuke and making the explosion happen in the first place. I also have not set the time to the exact spot yet. She has not set the time and place. She has set the time, she has not set the place.
Oh, this host is of no use to you anymore.
No. But that also means that I can't set it anymore either.
Sure, we can work something out.
Oh, that's just. I know.
I see. Is he willing to be infested?
There's
That
nothing
is the
I'm not
plan.
willing to do.
Alright, I need somebody to sway her on that.
Javier. or
I've got
Prince.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Technically an adult, right?
Yeah. Do I want to use my other 1 extra D for this right now? Fuck it. I do. I'm going to use all 3. All right, that's another fucking crit. It's the same 2 dice. It's the fucking metal and white
Nice. Ooh, nice.
metal one. Yeah, I think I just get real up close to her in like as my gorilla, and just like, I will do anything to keep these people alive.
The slug oozes its way out of the ear.
I look at
Alright.
Effie.
And I do. Oh, God, I really do this. I really do this. I really do this. I step for it and I reach down and I grab the fucking yerk
Mm-hmm.
and acquire it.
Okay.
Ugh. I just want everyone to know that this is a violation of myself, my principles, my people, my planet, my race, my everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, welcome
And
to
I'm
the
feeling
club.
some kind of way, but I'm doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, now we have a backup in case anything goes wrong. So how about you guide us, let us know how to get everything ready, and then when the time comes, I'll let you in. It's either that or we all die here. And
It's
unlike
either that
you,
or we all die here.
yeah,
Which
unlike
is
you though,
still-
we'll survive at least a few years. You've got a couple days.
Oh no, I have much less than that if I'm not in a brain.
Ah, even better.
And it's still a win for us. We remove a general from the board.
And who knows what
You remove
we can set
me.
up in that time.
Have I not explained a Sario Rip to you? I'm still in the other world, just without memories of this place. You're still in the other world, without memories of this place. There is no eraser here.
No, but we will have all the information we have gained from acquiring you, and you will have nothing.
You may not believe
She
in her
doesn't say
abilities,
anything at that point.
but we believe in Effie.
Mhm.
If you can't get us home, she will.
There's a pause, and it's just like, let her try.
Interesting.
She is not gonna help.
She trying the right one. She trying the right one. I swear to every freaking Andalite God, I don't want to be touching her in the first place. I already have violated everything I believe in. I've acquired a fucking yurt. She's trying the right one. I swear to God, I will squish this bitch.
It's around this time that it's around this time that the hangar doors open and Tulis and a couple of other older Moosmen walk through the door, and they look at all of you. Why have you murdered her? We needed the female.
She was going to blow up your ship.
Yeah.
Sam Todd speak.
We're trying to defend you.
Why would she blow up our ship?
Because we come from, she's an evil person.
And she just wanted to do it because she was evil. Well then, I guess we can, in sort of like motions for the other Mothmen to come and gather the human body, and looks at all of you like they already know you have some weird ability to change into animals. Like, this is not like they've been watching you. And like Tulis looks up at you all and it's like, well then, what is that? And points to the gorilla holding the explosive device.
Mm-hmm.
It helps us with our transformations. It makes it easier. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah. The way that it said, what is that? Was not in a way that you lied. And they know you're lying. And there's a pause and it's just like, I see. I'm gonna have all of you, except for Tony, roll a body resistance, please, as you're gonna be cattle prodded by the adults there.
Oh.
Incidentally, I was about to say I leap, but
yeah, y'all technically have had your
first
turn already, so it's now my turn. Yeah.
You know, it's a good thing most of my training has gone into my body, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm glad I have 3 dice on that.
Yep.
All right, so I roll my 4 body plus what?
It's just your body, like
cool.
Your body. It's a resistance roll, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The gray squares.
So yeah, I got all 4. Cool. I got a 5, a 4, a 2, and a 1.
5, a 4, a 2, and a 1.
That's only 1 stress.
I got a 5 and then some abysmal dice. I'm very
And what did you get, Javier?
A 2, a 4, and another 6. I haven't rolled anything less than a 6 on this metal dice.
Damn.
Away for a little bit. Just gonna save that for later.
Something something has malfunctioned. In those of you who rolled 5s, y'all still take a single stress from that roll because it does touch you, but there has been a strange malfunction. Like something happened to these cattle prods before they were brought here, and the one that even goes for Javier doesn't even work, and the two barely give y'all slight little whoop, like electric shocks, and then they all like look at each other. There's 4 of them total, and they're like, oh shit. Like they give each other oh shit looks, realizing that they have possibly been sabotaged.
Is it time? Is it finally time to
It
shoot
is-
something
it
as a
is-
gorilla?
It is your turn now. Yeah.
2 guns.
2
Oh, no.
guns. So do
That's
you
called a
drop
Kimbo.
Okay, do you drop the explosive device?
Damn it. No. Find 1 gun.
Settle for one gun.
1 gun.
Squash my dreams. I'm a simple man.
I feel like
You
one
could
gun and
set
explosive is
down
still
the
pretty.
explosive device and
Are you
draw
using-
the other
okay,
gun.
Is your gun
Fine.
a human gun or a Draken beam?
I'm gonna go with the Draken beam.
Cool. All right. You has a Draken.
I feel like it's a bigger gun.
Yep. All right. You have a real quick. I actually have to do some math here. Right here.
So do I shoot the kid?
The kids aren't in
What?
there. The kid like Kalka's not in there. His mom is though.
Oh, okay. Oh, easy then.
Yeah. All right, cool. Who are you shooting at?
The mom.
Tulis? Okay. Go ahead and what are you rolling for?
I was going with Wreck since it's just more fighting.
Using a firearm is finesse actually.
Okay.
To use a firearm.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I actually have natural finesse.
Yeah, there you
Wreck
go.
is more of my gorilla.
Yeah. Like you could do wreck, it would just be limited. Mm-hmm.
That's 2 5s.
2 5s. All right, you shoot at it. You shoot at Tulis, and you're able to singe off essentially the appendage that was holding its cattle prod. And the cattle prod drops, and it sort of makes this very screeching, terrible, horrible sound that y'all have never heard before in your life. That and almost nearly accompanying that sound of Tulis is a shake of the earth, like a slight tremor of the earth. Who's next?
I'll morph into my giant orangutan.
That's gonna be your turn to morph. So
That's fine. They've already told me that the one I took I took a killer. Let's go.
You did. You took a killer.
Wait, when did you become a bigger monkey?
The biggest of monkeys.
Mhm.
The absolute largest of monkeys.
I'm not sure what a gorilla looks like when they're jealous, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you are.
All
you're
right.
definitely jealous.
I
I'm
have
just-
2 questions.
Yes.
How long are their arms? Are they longer than humans where they could definitely get to their wings and their back easily?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Damn.
They're insect arms.
Cool. So are they thin? Could I get my mouth around them then? Arm or
Like
leg?
around it, you couldn't get it. No, as a cat.
Not
mouth,
fully around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't get your cat mouth around it. No.
Not that thin.
No,
Didn't
no,
think
no.
so.
Yeah.
Think I'm still going to have to bite the one that was trying to cattle prod at Effie just to make sure it doesn't get the thingy working.
Are you gonna bite its ankles? Its ankles.
Yeah. Yeah, that hurts. It is annoying as hell.
Yeah.
Can-
They do have 6 limbs and the wings. Like that is essentially their.
Oh,
Makeup?
actually no,
Yeah.
no, I forgot. I'm gonna leap on the wings.
Cool. You're gonna scratch at their wings. All right. Cool.
I'm going to cling onto the wings.
Okay. What are you rolling?
For jumping, skirmish, I think.
Skirmish? Okay. You'll have a normal thing with that, yeah.
Makes sense.
Do you want assistance at all? Or
No, this isn't important enough at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, good lord. That was a failure.
That was a failure.
Almost a very bad failure, but
what was it? A 1 or a 2?
a 1 and a 2, actually.
Yeah, a 1 and a 2. Okay. Okay, it was a 1.
It wouldn't be that bad.
All right. So you roll a 1 and you try to pounce to go after the wings of one of these guys. Just as you sort of like do that, its wings spread to go into get into the air to fly, and you just straight up miss completely. And you, luckily, as a cat, you don't have a lot of overcorrection to do because you can just land on your feet. But by landing, but because of that situation, he's going to take his little cattle prod and try to prod you, Kitty.
Very rude.
Very rude. So go ahead and roll me a resistance.
Surprisingly, Tony still has really high body resistance.
Ah, even listen. It's a cat.
Yeah, that is a 6 on the first 2, so I'm not going to roll the third one.
A 6 on the first 2, so that's a critical success on your resistance. So you are 2 cat for him. Just 2 cats.
Indeed.
Like, you're like, you jump, you miss, and then you twist, and you're like, oh, cattle prod. Like, and just land on your feet without any issues of being attacked. And that he essentially just gave him, like, not necessarily a turn, but a reaction because you failed so badly the first time. Like,
then I'm going to give the cat yell of, I have not eaten recently.
Just because.
The other one yelled when it got attacked, so.
Yeah. Riley, you have a turn.
Yes. Riley kind of hesitates for a moment and sets her jaw, kind of thought speeds out to the team. This really is a new low for us. And I will dive at, are there any of them that are in a group? Or are they all kind of spread out?
They were all, like, each had one next to you, like, purposely for the sake of prodding.
Okay.
But there would be 2 of them, probably the one close to Effie, where that there were 2. Because they expected cattle prods for everyone but the cat. One was for Visser One, and Visser One's body is dead, so...
I would like to, if possible, then do what I've done before and go through one into another using the blades with skirmish.
Go ahead.
That's a 5.
That's a 5, so that is a moderate success. You don't go through one to get to the other, but you do manage to remove one of these guys' wings to keep them from flying, essentially. We're still in a control position because we have not had multiple failures yet. We've had 1 failure and no crit failures, and I am keeping track of that. And Effie, you use your turn to turn to the orangutan, but I have a very important question. What did you do with the yerk in your hand?
Fuck that yerk. No, I'm still
Holding her?
That's a great question, because I'm worried that if I hold it, it's gonna like get stuck in my hand. It'll be like half merged into my giant orangutan hand. Mm-hmm. And I'll be so grossed off I have to bite my own hand off and throw it at the enemy. I swear to God, I'll do it. I hate it. But if I put it down, it's gonna crawl in like the vents or something and then drop on someone's head. And I'm gonna have to fight a Mothman yard. I held it.
You held it? Okay.
Yes.
I have to ask, what are you doing with her? She's still alive. Alright, cool. It is now the Moose Man's turns. Tulis, who's engaged with the gorilla, he's just gonna pull out his own gun. like, you don't know where it came from, but he's got some sort of projectile weapon that and he has 6 arms to pull it out with. So, like it's a very much a moment of like, hello there, General Kenobi, moment, God, I could just make the cattle prod turn into a lightsaber, and then, you know what? He presses a button on the cattle prod, and it does not become a gun, but instead becomes a lightsaber. And
you realize you just gave our gorilla lightsabers, right?
Yes.
I know. And is going to try to cut your head off with it.
Cool.
So please roll a body resistance.
Roll high, please.
You better pull that good dice back out.
Do you need assistance? Oh, never mind. You rolled.
I got 3, and a 6.
Okay, so you got a 6. So you're able to be like, is that a fucking lightsaber? That is a lightsaber, and you just like Jedi mind trick, like roll out of the way of this guy with the lightsaber. But what that does do is that it gives everybody else the idea of turning their prods into lightsabers. So everyone has turned their prods into lightsabers. And we have a flying one with a lightsaber, and the flying one is going to kind of look around and see what it wants to go after. And it's going to go after the biggest of the monkeys here.
Big monkey.
The biggest of the monkeys, and that would be Effie, the flying one. And it's going to just dive in with its saber, and again, just try to cut your head off, Effie. So if you would like to roll a body resistance.
Cool. Eat shit, Mothman. 6533.
You
so many
just
dice.
sort of like swat him away. Like, with your giant monkey hand. That being said, the two that are on the ground that are engaged with Riley, they are both gonna go after Riley because they don't really care about a tiny cat. So I'm gonna have you roll like 2 different resistance rolls for each lightsaber, please.
If you need, I can also donate my crit to you.
No, I mean, I have 3. I'm rolling 3 for body, so I feel pretty good about it. That's a 6 on the first one.
Really
and it was a 6 and 2 ones, which makes me very nervous.
Yeah.
That's a 6 on the second one too.
All right, like they both tried to again, they're really bad at being Jedi. Come after you, and you were too Smilodon Bajir, Horksladon, or I don't know, Smile Bajir, for them.
I also just go by Death.
Yeah. One of them is able to take to the air though, but the other one that you cut their wings off is not. So you do have 2 in the air and 2 on the ground, 1 engaged with Riley, and 1 engaged with Javier, and 1 engaged with Effie. So back to your turn.
Who goes first?
Whoever wants. There's no whoever has an idea to do something.
I think perhaps I go first. I want to leap at the one on Javier while shouting to him in thought speak to take the ones in the sky out.
Okay.
You got it.
So I will, I guess, go first and leap at the one on Javier.
All right, go ahead.
That's 2 6s.
That is a critical success on Tulis.
You don't have to kill her. Just maim horribly.
Yeah, what are you trying to do with her?
Riley goes for the kill.
She goes for the kill. Yeah. And she was essentially a 10 stress hit, so 6 does take her out. Yeah, you go and you just you kill her. The leader.
Yeah, I
of the
pounce on her, kind of rip off, and I'll spin around and face the one that I was engaged with, putting myself in between that one and Javier.
Gotcha. Absolutely. Cool. That's your turn. Who's next?
All right.
All right, Mama. What's up? Giant monkey. Let's go.
I want to reach out.
Mm-hmm.
And that one that I swatted him. A moth is always dizzy for like a couple seconds after you swat him. They just kind of be like, the fuck just happened here? I want to reach out and I want to grab him. And I want to use him to knock the other one out the sky. I want to, there's nothing I love more than hitting. See, I can't even say the sentence the way I normally say it. I just want, I just want to hit him. I want to hit a Mothman with another Mothman. Just whack.
You want to hit a Mothman with another Mothman?
Yeah,
Okay,
I want to use one.
Go
Swap
ahead
the other out
and
the sky.
hit a Mothman with another Mothman, please.
All right. So, obviously, I'm using my wreck. And I'm going to use my extra die that I got.
Go ahead and use it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, see, I'm glad I did that. I got a 4 and a 3 and a 2.
4 and a 3 and a 2.
Yeah.
That is a partial success with consequences, is that you are able to whack one. And it's not enough to like kill him, but you're like the one that you were swatting at, you were able to swat, and he flies against the opposing wall, and sort of like slides down. He is dizzy. He is dizzy from that, and not looking great, but he's not dead. You said you had a 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And the other one is still perfectly fine. We have Javier and we have Tony next for a thing.
Is the door to whatever room we're in still open, or did they close it behind them?
It's still open.
Then I think Tony is going to try to actually figure out where the hell the engineering room is.
Okay.
Because I can't necessarily do a ton once they start flying and wielding lightsabers anyway.
Are you
also
going with the bomb or without the bomb?
Did Javier drop the bomb?
No.
It's in my hand. You can just take it.
You could technically.
It's small enough. I should be able to carry it, so I think I will take it for now.
Like a Saint Bernard around his neck.
Yeah, that actually isn't a terrible idea. So we're gonna go with it.
Uh-huh.
Javier, give me the bomb. If everything else goes to shit, you guys can activate the other thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Like a strap around your chest. Or like Stray.
And like as like you grab it, and Javier, you hand it over, and as you grab it, you start running. You hear there's 3 of them yells, the feline has the bomb! He's going to the engine room! Someone stop him! Like, sort of thing. And Tony, as you're running down into the hallway, you skid to a stop because you have a very confused looking Kalka standing there, looking very meek and confused, and it's like, Tony, what's going on? I heard the bright sabers. What's happening?
Lead that child away from his dead mom.
Oh no. Everyone's just having a little bit of a disagreement over travel plans. Let's how about you show me some of the ship? I don't think either of us should be in there right now. And I will roll a sway check.
A sway check, okay.
What's more charismatic?
And I'm going to use I think I only have the one, but I'll go ahead and use my extra die for this.
You have the extra
Because I really don't.
You also have you also have an auto crit.
I do, but I feel like I might need that later if I'm
so
carrying a bomb around on my neck.
I roll a crit to not blow us up by accident.
Okay, a 1 and a 6 is numbers I will take. A 6. Those ones are really out to get me, though. I'm concerned.
No, they have you and Anna both like have been rolling ones, but also with 6s. So it's like
it's just a threat.
Yeah. He looks down at you and he's like, okay, and he goes to like pick you up if you let him, like, and hold you like a baby like he did before. Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna have to let him.
It's just you're so slow.
Yeah.
Tiny.
For now, I'm just gonna ask him to show me around. I don't want
to show him around. That's right, because you didn't. Okay, I can show you my room.
On the way, he's gonna look for the engineering room, but that's gonna be next turn.
The next turn. All right, Javier, you still have a turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast the one in the air.
Yeah, blast. Go ahead and blast. You have 2 in the air. One that's okay. Never mind. There is only one in the air. Go ahead and try and blast him.
Javier, you got a free hand. You can double hit. You can be the gun. You can be the gun gorilla.
Double gun time. All right, that's another 6er. 1 and 6.
Okay.
I don't trust this. This is too much luck. I've never had this much luck. I don't trust it.
Did you also roll a 1 and 6?
Yes, I did. This time the metal one was 1.
You fire the Draken beam, and it zips through their. Where are you aiming for? It's not going to be a killing shot. But what are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm definitely trying to. If it's flying, I'm going for the wing. I'm trying to ground it.
Trying to ground it, absolutely. He is definitely grounded, and he will be unable to get up at this point.
Also, would I have to wait another turn to like one of the sabers at my feet, grab it with my feet, because I have feet hands?
Yeah, you'll have to wait another turn. All right. So, speaking of turns, it is enemy turn now. The Yerk is still in the giant monkey's hand. Still alive?
I don't know. Is it still alive?
Yeah, I mean, have you tried to kill it? That is my question. Have you tried to kill her?
No. We're trying to convince her to go on Javier's head first. I'm gonna kill her so good.
I need you to roll a resistance roll. It's not a body. 1 second.
I'll say all my shit's choice.
Hey. 1 second. Like, hold up. I need.
Oh, all my light went away. I forgot to actually turn the light on.
No, it's okay. You look really cool.
You look really cool.
Yeah. You see, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. It's not a body resistance. It is definitely an insight resistance. I need you to roll. See if you even notice that she's leaving your hands.
Me and my 4 D4s with my 2 6s, a 5 and a 4. I sure as shit do notice. I should have switched to this bitch out of spite.
She's trying to crawl up your arm.
I am rougher than I need to be when I grab her real. I haven't squished her enough to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to say I have definitely hurt her as I grabbed her real hard and held her real tight.
Gotcha. Telepathic cursing and wiggling. All right, cool.
I'll just let her know that will be your only warning.
Mm-hmm. Your only warning. The one that Riley first attacked, the one who is got his wing ripped off so he couldn't fly, is going to go after Riley from behind because you turned away from it. So go ahead and roll a body resistance as you get beam sabered.
Holy fuck.
Uh-oh.
That is... I rolled the right amount, right? Yeah, I have 3. Yeah. That's 2 1s and a 6 again. I really would like to do something other than a coin flip.
Oh my god. You are so fucking
So nervous.
Holy shit. So like you go it goes to go after you, but you're a fucking cat. Like, and you can like essentially like the way that the air moves, you feel it in your cat whiskers, and you're like there's like a slight crackle of static energy in your fur. You know, like, oh shit, that guy is coming up from behind me. And you sway away like just in time, right? Ollie, the one that you shot down, as he is coming down from being shot, he angles himself in a way with his correct wing to dive bomb you.
Okay. Fun.
You have, as you said, both guns in your hands. So go ahead and roll your body resistance, please.
There we go. All right, that's a 5, 5, and a 1.
It's a 5, 5, and a 1. All right, you take away another resistance as he is able to hit you, and you lose the Draken Beam from your hand.
Okay.
As it skids across.
I take away a resistance?
Sorry, a stress. Sorry.
Okay.
Take away a stress.
Just checking.
Yeah. He is able to hit you, and it is a lightsaber. The way that he is able to get it, not the whole wrist, because he just, you got, but more of that, the fingers are now gone. Like, your fingers have been singed off, and you do have a small injury because of that, a level 1 injury of missing fingers on your whatever hand you were shooting with, your right or your left.
So that goes in the harm section? Yes.
Yeah.
Fingers. Ouch. Okay.
I have you typed fingers. Ouch. I see it. Cool. You're missing your fingers on one of your hands.
Yes.
So essentially making it impossible for you to grab with that at this point. The one that ended up being swatted, however, kind of stands up and looks around and sees the chaos amongst him and decides he's not going to attack any of you. he's going to destroy the time machine. As he leaps forward with his beam saber to slice at the machine, I will let one of you make a resistance roll of a sort, and it very much a resolve resistance, I believe, to see how successful he is.
My resolve's a 3. What do y'all know?
So is mine.
Same.
We're all very
Yeah, Tony's
committed.
not here.
Yeah, I think as a character, I think the one who is probably who is physically least occupied is actually
Is
Effie.
me.
Yeah, so it makes sense for Effie
All
to
right.
do it.
All right, let's do this.
Well,
So do we
add
want to
dice.
succeed
You
in
have
this?
dice you can roll.
No, I
auto
just
crit
got
as
my.
well.
Oh, I do. I thought I used my. I gave 1 to the group thing,
Yeah.
and then I used 1, so I should be out of dice. I roll. I have 1 auto crit. You said.
You do have one auto crit. Mm-hmm.
You don't have to use it now, but that time machine is important.
This might be the time.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna skip the roll. I'm gonna go right for. He can't have it. I want to take a real big step on him. I'm gonna stop him, slap him, something, get him out the way.
You're gonna once
Stop.
again swat him. Well, it's not so much that you're swatting him to get him out the way as you were. It's enough for you to physically get in his way, so that he will now instead be enforced to engage with you instead of the machine. It's like that was just to notice if he was going to that's what he was doing.
All right.
Sort of thing. So you have stopped his success of destroying the machine. And he stops there and has his beam saber and like looks around and takes a few steps back. And his wings were not injured, so he's going to fly into the air with his movements. And that is all of our bad guys. So our antagonists, so to speak. So we're going back to the top to your turn. I honestly just want to start with Tony. Just for the sake of levity here for a second of just like I want to see what's happening as you are being taken to like Halka is taking you to his room. And, you know, he takes a moment and he's like, I'm really worried about my parent. I heard them scream. It's not good when we scream. Bad things happen. Are you sure she's okay?
Damn it.
Technically, it's his turn because he has a turn too, so.
Yeah. So he's just gonna make Tony feel bad.
Yeah.
Tony, you lie to that child. Lie to that child's face.
He's taking you to his room.
Yep.
And closes the door behind him and puts you on his bed and is like, hey, what's that? And like taps at the bomb on your neck. What do you do?
Does your culture have a thing where you write stories about like the future and what might happen?
You mean science fiction?
Yes.
Yes, we have fiction. Like time travel stories. Bards tell them all the time.
Great. We actually are from the future, and this is going to help us get back. But in this timeline, it might cause unfortunate things for a little bit. I was told they'll be fixed.
What do you mean, unfortunate things?
God. Wouldn't give her a goddamn morality roll.
A consort, maybe.
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide how. Yeah, it's going to. I have very emphatic instructions to lie. I was just trying to decide how lying Tony. It's going to shut down your engine for just a little while because we need the power.
Roll your consort.
Yep. This is not going to be good.
It's only like half false.
Which is good because I have a 4, which is a partial success. So hopefully he believes the false part.
Partial success. There is a moment of pause. It's like, I don't want you taken to our zoo, but Mama doesn't scream for no reason either. And he goes, and he's going to reach for the bomb to take it from around your neck.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna fly.
Okay. Because he is going, the success was that he's going to believe you only if he gets to look at what this does first.
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
Unfortunately, I trust him enough that he'll figure out what it is.
Are you gonna try to resist it?
I think I have to. I don't think I can. Once he has it, I'm pretty sure he's gonna figure it out.
Yeah, go ahead and. At this point, I think it'll be another resolve on your end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, this does not feel good. Which is another 4.
Another 4. So you take 2 stress. But you were able to, and that stress is literally from the fact that, like, as he tries to take it from you and you pull back, you can actually feel your windpipe being crushed because you're resisting, but you're able to, like, wiggle your way out and go from, like, beneath his legs and, like, get into a defensive position. So you keep him from taking the bomb, but now you are engaged with him, which we'll get back to you after we go to everyone else first. Like,
how many enemies are still up?
You still have the 3 minion enemies. They're still alive. The one that looks the worst is the one that is missing, that actually not the one that you last attacked is the one that's looking the worst. The one engaged with Javier and the one engaged with Effie are about the same. There's one in the air again. The one that's in the grounded one with you is the one that looks the worst. Yeah.
Okay. The smart move would be to take out the one looking the worst, because then you have one less on the field. But Javier was just attacked and lost fingers. So I think Riley at that is going to whip around and leap at that one.
Okay. Go ahead and attack it. Like, go ahead and roll. What are you rolling? Skirmish?
Skirmish, yeah. Yeah, that is my Smilodon thing at skirmish.
Makes sense.
There is a 5 in there.
All right, a partial success. So because he has you're able to knock him out of the way of Javier. What you said you got a 5?
Yes, a 5. And as I kind of leap into him, I'll thought speak to Javier. Switch.
It's like a little dance.
Yeah, you knock him out of the way, and you cause some injury to him. He has not dropped his weapon, but if insects had bowels, they're probably spilling. Okay, that's Riley's turn.
I'm gonna go next if that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said switch. I'm swapping.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we're like that close that we can just kind of turn around each other, I think I'm just gonna spin around her and try to shoot the guy in the head.
Which one? The one
the one she was fighting.
The one she was fighting? Okay. Go ahead. Roll. Finesse with the gun.
That is another 5.
Another 5. Okay, partial success. You shoot him. It does hit him. It does not hit him in the head so much as hits him in his shoulder, and causes him to drop his lightsaber. Beam saber. Sid 5. Okay.
The similar yet legally distinct saber.
Yes. his saber prod. His prod saber? Yes. Because why not? Why wouldn't they have sabers made of beams? Okay. Effie.
All right. So there's a really, really badly injured one on the ground now in front of Javier. One wing, hole through his shoulder. There's a slightly less injured one.
In the sky.
Insects he's in the sky. He's the healthiest.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one where insects don't have guts, but if they did, his would be dangling.
And he's with Riley.
He's with Riley.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? They're on the ground. I'm the only one who can reach the dude in the sky. So I'm going to jump at him. And with my free hand, let me be very clear. I am absolutely trying to squish him. I am trying to jump on him, get over him like I am Shaq, and just come down with him between my big old orangutan hand and the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Squishing me a moth today.
All right, go ahead, roll.
All right.
Squish a Mothman.
I totally squished the Mothman. I got 2 in rec and they're both 6s.
You crit him? Yeah. No,
I did.
You smashed the Mothman into the ground.
With my non-yerk hand.
With your non-yerk hand, he's dead. He's dead. Yep. He is dead. Top of the round again. I need you to roll another resolve for me, Effie. Because you are so busy.
You're so busy.
I know, you're so busy right now.
All right. That's 3. I'm not that busy. It's another 665. These
Good
are great
Lord.
dice tonight.
Yeah, you notice she's still trying to get the fuck away from you. She's not trying. No, yeah, she's actually with the 6. You notice she's trying to fake you out to make you believe that she's trying to escape. Like she wants you to kill her.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at, oh, my two gross hands, both these disgusting primate hands. Just kind of look over at Riley and Javier, who they're busy, but they've got this. They've got this. Be like, what are we doing with this thing? It needs to be in a head or murdered. Quickly.
Thought speak, not including the Visser, just to my companions.
Yeah.
We need to see if your Yerk form can figure this out. If it can, we don't need her. If it can't, then we still need her. So we need to finish this fight. We need to get you inside of Javier to see if that'll work.
Okay.
She needs to stay alive that long.
Well, if she has to stay alive that long, then we have to have a place to put her. I'm gonna look around at these two busted up Mothmen. Which one looks like it's gonna survive the least?
For the record, Tony, you can also hear this. They both look as fucked up as each other, by the way, these two Mothmen. Like, one more hit from either one of you would kill it.
Alright. Well, then this one, the one that's gonna have trouble getting away because it's lost a wing. I'm doing this. Wow, I'm doing this. What a terrible being I am. I'm gonna reach down real quick. I'm so glad this thing don't know what's coming. I'm gonna take my gross Yerk hand. Just kind of gonna in its face. Right in its face.
Just in its face? Okay.
I don't know where its orifices are, Val.
Yeah.
And where are the orifice on this mouth, man?
It has ears.
Mothman.
It has ears. It has ear holes. The orifices of this Mothman. Is this the one by Riley or by Javier?
It's the one by Javier. It's the one that's missing a wing and has one arm like half off because it had a big old hole blown in its shoulder.
That's right. The one that has its saber dropped.
Yeah, the one that's going to have a much harder time escaping because its sense of balance is all fucked up. That one.
Okay.
Take that saber away from it.
Right. It is its turn. I essentially... Ooh, how we're going to do this?
Does it resist it at all? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't roll dice, so I'm gonna y'all roll dice in response to things. It's gonna be another resolve roll from Effie, but from your insight this time around to see if you know where to put the hole, like where to put the Yerk, like what hole to stuff her in. Yeah, you're muted, by the way.
That's probably for the best. I was about to say something real vulgar. Stop.
Playing a game of find the hole.
That's all right. I got 4 in insight. Let's do this. 5, 5, 4, 2.
Okay, yeah,
I might fumble at it for a bit, but I get it done.
You get it there. It is a partial success. Like, you're like, there it is, and you kind of put it in there, but as you pull away, thinking that it is there, this guy has one hand in his ear trying to pull her out. And we'll figure that out next turn. Because it's a partial, right? Like, we have a partial here. And that's, like, the consequence is that it might take another turn to really get it to happen. Because it's like, what is that? Like, what's in my ear?
As he should.
As he should. Which means you have left the time machine unguarded.
You love the time machine unguarded.
And this time, our little flyboy, who is not looking great.
I thought he died from a crit.
No, he's not dead. He's flying.
I killed mine.
Oh, the squishy guy. That's right. You did. You squished him. That's right.
The only one left is Riley's.
Yeah, I'm a herp derp. Sorry. I scratched out the wrong one. That's right. I see now. That's right. So the one with Javier, which is the one with Riley, you're engaged with Riley, and it thinks itself and it looks at its squish friend and it looks at the other. It can't fly. It's not doing a good job hitting you. So instead, it's going to chuck its beam saber at the time machine. Like, just throw it.
Can I dive in the way?
Yeah, that would be a resistance roll. A body resistance at that.
Fuck.
Yep.
This is a great idea. I mean, I have 3 in this, but jumping in front of a spinning lightsaber is a wonderful fucking idea.
Uh-huh.
I have another hand. I can lose another hand.
I'm the one who's there, though.
Yeah.
Fuck. There's a 5.
There is a 5. It's a partial success. But you are going to be injured as you duck in the way of this saber and it's spinning and it hits you and throws it off course, so it doesn't go towards it just kind of goes off and like instead goes into slices the hull of the ship instead, which is about the time y'all realize y'all are in the fucking air. But you take, with that stress, you just have a laceration across your face with essentially an eye missing. You have a level 1 missing eye harm.
That's hot, though.
There's a big cat yelp.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my turn?
No, because it's still the bad guy's turn, and they all haven't gone yet, because there's still a tiny Mothman with the cat.
We all just get along.
And knowing now that you are unfriendly, Tony, Kalka is going to fluff up and look very much like cats do and get so much bigger, and his wings sort of come out and they start to like vibrate, and you see just like a little bit of dust shake off of them. But what happens is the loudest, and you are caught in this room, the loudest ear-pinching,
oh no,
brain-bleeding scream escapes him. And you're gonna have to roll that body resistance so your brain doesn't explode, because the doors come off, the windows come off,
holy
and
shit.
y'all feel this through the entirety of the ship.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still, 2 2s and a 5, so I believe that's one more.
You take a stress. It is just so loud. And you are alive, of course, but what you actually see him trying to do, and I'll give you a reaction to this, he's trying to make the explosive blow up. Like, he doesn't know it's an explosive. He doesn't know what it is. So he's trying to destroy it.
Interesting.
Just by the
That's
sheer vibrations
smart.
of his voice. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start racing down the corridor then, and just thought speak my next thought to him.
Mm-hmm. What is your next thought?
This juncture is going to be something that I don't. Technically, my next thought speak is going to be: are you guys calibrating the time machine? We have issues.
Almost there.
We need a little more time.
The whole ship is vibrating. Like,
Yeah.
Not just vibrating, but malfunctioning. Y'all can, like, the lights are going off and on, and the scream perpetuates and continues. And
Helka? Oh,
yeah. And you're running, and he's going after you.
yeah, Kalka.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really want to do this. I don't know what's happened in the other room. Please, just sound whatever alert and have everyone leave the ship.
They're definitely already alerted.
Yeah, I meant whatever, like, abandoned ship SOS call, technically.
Yeah.
You'd say SOS, I think, because I don't know if Tony would know another word.
Are you gonna? So you can have a turn if you want that turn to convince him to stop chasing you.
I think he's gonna try and convince him to turn on whatever their equivalent of an abandoned ship thing is, if the kid can.
Gotcha.
Pull the fire alarm.
Yep. Theoretically, it will either cause panic or just cause everyone to start leaving, and either one will hopefully be good.
Mm-hmm.
And either way, I can't have him chasing me and then also have to deal with whatever the hell's going to be where we're going. I think I'm just going to use the auto crit here.
Okay. The scream that he continues to scream is the alarm. He does not need to pull anything.
Okay.
So he can continue to chase you because he's like, at this point, you are enemy and he wants to murder you.
Okay, so he doesn't want to evacuate.
You have betrayed him and his kindness, sir.
Okay, I mean, I was trying to get him to evacuate. Okay.
So,
awesome.
He can get the other ones to evacuate. That's a complete success. Everybody else who is not engaged in a fight will evacuate.
Okay.
He is not going to evacuate, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah,
we're just going to keep running. Next turn, we get to see if I can find where engineering is. Should be easier now that doors are falling.
Yeah. He screams, and y'all can feel the dip of the ship as it's being sort of left on like an autopilot. Excuse me. Or an auto hover almost. As you know, the hangar door opens, behind y'all, and y'all are essentially flooded, with Mothmen. As they're trying to evacuate. They're not going to try to attack you. That's not what's they're not even paying attention to that. But there's a few hundred of them filling up this hangar and swarming and around you. Essentially at the point to where you can't even tell the difference between the ones that you were fighting and with.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that!
Including the one that's being infected.
God damn it.
Are able to blend in with the crowd.
Fuck it, we need to blow this whole ship now.
I mean, I was
The
getting
hell
there.
forcing a genocide.
Time to genocide. Bow, bow, bow.
And it's your turns now. So, you get a chance to do stuff. There is stuff. The hangar is slanted, so there is a slide going on between y'all, the Mothman that can fly, and the time machine that is not anchored. So the time machine is also sliding.
So we need to grab the time machine. Effie needs to turn into the Yerk, and we need to see whether or not Effie and Javier can figure out the time machine using the Yerk's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do that quickly.
Yeah.
My turn is very simple. Would you like hunt or survey to try and figure out where the engine room might be?
I would do. It would be a success. It would be hunt or survey. Survey would be the
Slightly better.
the better one, whereas not the limited. The hunt would be the limited. Survey would be the more accurate one.
Got it.
That's what my
Nice.
ADHD
Great
language.
for that
Yeah.
one. No,
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Really?
Tony's success is actually a problem for all of you.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't actually know Tony didn't know
He did.
and I actually didn't realize that was the escape area. So that was on me.
What did
Awesome.
you get?
A 5 and a 1. Oh wait, no, shit! I only have one survey. I was not thinking right.
Go ahead. Roll again.
Let's re-roll that.
Yeah.
A 4. I guess that's in
A
between
4.
the two.
You're kind of running it. Like, engine rooms are not that hard to find. So you have found the direction of it happening. However, it is a partial. So what happens is, as you turn the corner to, because you're cat skidding with a Mothman chasing you. As you turn the corner to, go the right direction, you sort of like skid across this freshly polished floor, like you can't get traction, and you start cat swirling, and the bomb comes loose.
Oh.
And slides off your neck. And now, like, you and the bomb are in sliding free fall.
Awesome.
Like, you're hydroplaning across this.
Horrible slapstick. Horrifying slapstick.
Yes, it's horrifying slapstick. Someone needs to just comic book that. It's very Animorphs, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's very on par. That is Tony's turn.
Okay. So you said that we have a moment as things are happening, right?
Yeah, things are happening. So you have a turn. There's a crowd of Mothmen fluttering around you. Your enemies are getting caught. I want to say 150 moth people are exiting this ship to escape, and your combatants have sort of taken shelter in that. They're not impossible to find, but you have those combatants that are in there, as well as the time machine that's just sliding off with gravity and the force of pressure of just things moving around it.
Right. I think I want to pick up the lightsaber and because the one that is getting infected right now, the only way that it can move, the only way it can run away right now is with its legs. It can't fly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna chop off its legs.
You need to
so that we know where.
You need to find it.
I need to find it.
Yes.
So would that be like a survey?
Survey would be limited. Hunt would be the big one. Yeah.
I feel like you should get an extra dice because it's oozing ichor and shit. It's missing an entire wing. I feel like there would be clues.
Yeah, there would be clues, but it's still, and you're in a controlled position still. But you don't get an extra dice.
It was worth a try.
It was worth a try.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push myself then.
Go ahead, push yourself. Take those 2.
Holy heck! I have an extra stress. I took 2 stress when I helped someone earlier. It's only 1.
Could I
Oh, that will help me.
Okay. All right, a 5.
Yeah, it is a partial success. in that you are able to find, you're able to locate this moth person, and they are a little bit slower than everyone else. But you're just not there yet. You're like not at engagement range, right?
Mhm.
And in fact, what you see is the injured moth creature handing something to a non-injured moth creature.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And that is your
Yeah,
success. Yeah. And you can let people know what's happening.
Yeah, I pass off the information.
Okay.
They're handing off the yerk. I'm trying to keep track.
If Javier points me in that direction, can I go after the yerk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can use. You
3
can
o'clock.
essentially use it as an assist.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are we trying to kill her at this point? Has she become too much of a liability? Because we still haven't tried our plan. We don't know if it works.
She's running away at this point, though, so who knows if she'll even help.
You don't really have too many other options. Time is fucking up on her.
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm going after the yerk,
This is
what
Blaze
am
in
I
the Dark.
rolling?
It's very. It's just chaos. Like,
Okay.
you're
Going after the yerk.
You're gonna directly go after her.
Yes.
Swat her out of a Mothman's hand.
What would that be? Skirmish? Finesse?
I would say finesse, because it's like a called shot essentially. So
Okay.
like you can skirmish, it would just have the limited effect on it.
Well, I have no, because you said I have an assist, so I have an extra die.
You do have
for
an
that.
assist. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do finesse.
Okay.
That is a 5.
Yeah, so it's a partial success in that you are able to like make your way through the moth people, and you swat this guy's hands, and that yerk goes flying into the crowd. You don't know if she's alive or dead. Like, but she goes.
That feels like
flying.
a failure.
Yeah, she goes flying, like, into the crowd. And you, in your momentum, you are sliding towards the exit, unable to stop. Like, that level of momentum and going down, like, you were in, like, full Scooby, like, the version that Tony was in, there is now the big cat version, and everyone is getting out of your way because you are full of swords coming out of your body. Like, Effie.
Good call.
Yeah. You have a turn.
No, I don't. This is foolishness. Okay, hold on. Let me think.
Effie, actually.
The time machine is still sliding too.
The time machine is also still sliding.
Right, Nilsine, what were you about to say?
I mean, it would happen any time around now, so. Oh, god damn it. I forget. Kalka's chasing me. If someone wants to move him in a way that won't kill this poor kid. Just add more chaos.
I mean, you could be her mom. And...
I can, but I can't turn into. I'm not a fast shifter like fucking Riley, so I can either grab the time machine or turn into Kalka's mom. I can't do two. I can't do them both.
Yep.
Need that time
Nope, that's
machine.
why I wanted to say it now.
Time machine so
Because
bad.
I like it.
I hate y'all so much. You got me stressed eating Skittles. I'm grabbing the fucking time machine.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna make a move. I'm gonna let out just a big old roar. I don't know how they didn't notice me. They must have been very stressed because again, Gigantopithecus, enormous orange orangutan.
I mean, they gave you a wide berth.
Well, I'm about to make him give a much wider berth. I'm about to
Uh-huh.
make everybody be real nervous. Real nervous. I'm about to make the biggest chest beating, floor slamming noise I can, and just reach out and scoop up that time machine. Got my way out.
All right, what are you rolling?
Right?
Wreck to you're gonna have way limited effect with wreck.
I know. I should probably. It should be finesse.
Finesse or
Don't
skirmish,
forget you
yeah.
can push yourself for extra dice and do another thing that
Or
is
you could take a devil's
sometimes
bargain,
good or
yeah.
bad.
Mhm.
Oh, it is. Oh, we're not quite at Devil's Bargain yet. Let's go ahead and it's take 1 stress to push myself or 2?
2.
2. All right. And pushing myself adds 1 extra die?
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and I will push myself to roll with 2 dice and finesse. I did it again, double
2
sixes.
sixes. What? Y'all are rolling so good. You, not only are you able to like leap and grab this time machine, you have enough time to hold out your hand and also stop Riley from falling.
Thank you.
And so before we get to the enemy's turn, once again, I am gonna call our break because I have to go to the bathroom and get some drink. So, because like Nick said, I am beverage goblin earlier today. So we're gonna go ahead and take a break real quick, everyone. We are 2 hours in, so we're gonna.
Oh, holy crap!
Yeah, we have an hour left. Like we should have braked an hour ago. I just didn't want to get that momentum gone. But let's go ahead and take our break right now, and we will see you in a few minutes. All right. Hello, friends. We are back here, doing some crazy shit. All of us, we're all doing crazy shit here. And it is our enemy's turn in this little skirmish that's going on in Fight for a Time Machine, a Bomb, a Yerk. There's a lot of factors happening. There's a lot of things happening. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with the scene of the skidding bomb, cat, and flying moth kid. And as you're skidding, Kalka is so quick that he just sort of like dives bombs this bomb, Tony, and he picks it up. And he runs the other way. Or flies the other way.
Awesome.
That's what he does. I'm gonna just have all of you, in general, the three of you, go ahead and roll me a resistance, a body. All three of you roll body resistance rolls just to make sure that you are not overtaken by the swarm and brought off of the ship. A 5 or a 6?
6, yes.
Nice. Okay.
Also a 6.
Also a 6. Y'all are just rolling so well. Jeez Louise.
I mean, it was
We
a
have a
6, a
lot
1,
of
and a 2.
resistance.
So
Yeah.
we built our characters over the 2 seasons for this.
For this. That is true. We're building resistances. Luckily, y'all are not overswarmed. And eventually, the swarm has dissipated into the atmosphere, into the air. And y'all feel the boof as you essentially crash into a mountainside. Like, the ship just, like, falls into the mountains. And y'all are still y'all aren't far. Like, y'all didn't go far. But y'all... And now it tilts in the other direction. Like...
Boy.
Yeah. The swarm is gone. All of the moth people are gone. All of the moth people are gone.
Is the Yerk still here?
Well, that's something to figure out on your turn, which it is. So,
did I pick up the scent of the Yerk when I knocked it out, or any of the Yerks we've encountered in the past?
the scent.
Yes, do I know what Yerks
Oh,
smell
the
like?
Yerk.
I am a cat.
You have a you can flash back to smelling a Yerk. You can specifically flash back even...
I feel like we did this in season 1.
Did you?
When we had the resistant fighter.
Oh. Yeah, I can say you can try and smell for it. That's a hunt. Or a hunt would be like the greatest effect. But a prowl could also count. Or a survey could count. For smelling, for picking up the scent.
Yeah, I have 1 die in each of those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna push myself.
Okay.
I think this is the highest Riley's stress has been in a long time.
Well, about the time.
It's a day ending in Y for Tony.
There is a 5 and a 1.
And a 1. It's a partial success. Like, you look around, you sniff around, And you do come across like a little pool of slime. And then like another little pool of slime, not like a trail. Like it's, like she was being kicked around, right? And then you get to kind of like the edge of the hangar door. Where there's just like this little side track that goes all the way down.
Wait, so like she slid out of here without a host.
Yeah, she just slid out.
Oh, cool. She's dead.
There's a good chance she's dead, but
Yeah.
she is a Visser.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck it.
I
Even
need
if she
to-
ain't dead now, she's dead in 2 days.
I need to grab something real quick. So if you don't mind, I'm going to have Tony go so I can run and get some stuff off my porch before it starts pouring.
Okay, sure.
I'm just going to have to jump at this, try to grab the bomb, not even really worry about attacking the kid too much.
Okay.
Just in my mouth and just
grab onto it with your kitty paws.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a small
I'm
keg
gonna
on you.
Yeah. Skirmish?
Yeah, go ahead and get you a skirmish in there.
All right, let's
So
take
try
some more
to-
stress too, because that's fun.
Yeah.
The other thing is, look, this is a bomb. Leave. I live here. We'll be here in like 5,000 years.
It's
Come
a
kill me
bomb.
that.
You just let him know it's a bomb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's your...
I got a 5.
You got
and
a 5?
a 1 and a 2. Yes.
Cool. You're able to latch onto it,
Mm-hmm.
but not pull it out of his hands yet.
Not enough weight.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna have to wrestle him for it at this point. Because the momentum changed, and now he has more momentum going up because you had to go up instead of sliding down, sort of thing. Cool. Go ahead and get your stuff done. Who else has so we have Javier with a turn, and we have Arnica with a turn, or Effie with a turn. Yeah.
I mean, I think our turn is to turn. It's time to do the thing we're supposed to do.
Okay.
All right, I become another woman.
You become Ava, is her name. Oddly enough, yeah. I don't know if you know what her name is, and she is a person, a woman. You become this person.
All
It's not
right,
hard
Effie.
to be a 40-year-old woman. You've done it before.
All right, Effie, get in here.
Oh God, Effie.
Oh. This took. Y'all don't understand how hard and how long and how much cajoling and badgering and explaining it took to get Isharet to agree to turn into a fucking yerk and infest someone. She gets as close to Javier as she can, and she's doing the little anxious horse back feet thing, but she starts shrinking and shriveling until she's a disgusting little sea cucumber of terror.
Yeah, Effie, as your body just everything unsolidifies in you, right? You become gelatinous. Probably even before you start to shrink. That's how it starts. Just to add extra awful to you, to you becoming this, and that you actually become a full-size fucking yerk before, an Andalite size yerk, before you even start shrinking. Yes, you are a living chitlin. And I'm going to need you to roll in a tune for me. As you are here with this yerk brain, outside of a host, outside of a pool, blind and helpless. Go ahead and just roll on a tune for me to see how well this goes for you.
I rolled 2 2.
Yeah.
And we have a reroll.
Can I give an assistance?
For an attune, like this is her like overcoming the yerk itself, right?
Yeah, but I was wondering, like,
But
if
you
she's turning in front of me.
You also don't know if she's having problems. Like, how would you know?
Yerks aren't very expressive.
No.
You're looking at my cloaca, you don't even know it.
The eye stalks are becoming little nubs, and they're just flailing.
I have to just.
You're fine, Val. You got this.
I'm sorry, but cloaca is a word that will always get me.
I know.
Broken. I need some water. Absolutely broken. It's not even open. Come here.
I'm having a night tonight. Y'all turned me into a yerk. Everything's gonna be chitlins and cloacas. And
y'all see her.
We brought to you by the letter C.
Yeah. Y'all are in a risky position. Y'all see her. Just the second half of her body is just reaching up and looking like feet, like there's like it's little slug feelers, like just kind of like reaching out. It's looking for an ear. She's looking for an ear, like something to get inside. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm so big still.
No, you've gotten to your
size.
Okay. Yeah,
okay,
you've
that's
gotten
fine.
to your size.
Lord, I thought them twos meant I was gonna try to climb inside Javier when I was still too big. I'm fine. I'm okay now. Yeah. I'm not scared no more.
This is my job, so I pick her up and put her next to my ear.
Yeah. Effie, you feel there it is, a host. Eyesight. The feeling that it is for you, Javier, so intrusive. Like your entire body wants to reject this invasion. And Effie, you go in and your entire body, this gelatinous of your body, is meant so that you can wrap around every aspect of this brain that you're in. And you access motor functions. You access the even not just motor functions, or the ability to speak and hear and connecting yourself to Javier's senses, but not just connect to them, but to control them. Like you are, especially since you had that failed roll, like you are going into control, right? To take access to this brain and access the memories and of the interesting thing is when you try to access the memories of this brain, you're not accessing the memories of the brain that has been morphed into. You're accessing Javier's memories and Javier's brain. Now here's the thing, Javier. This feels a little extra intrusive of her. like little extra. Y'all have a telepathic bond in this moment. And if you could try to speak with her. But here's the thing. Do you allow her control, or do you try to resist her control?
I think I try to resist. I think by nature he resists that sort of thing.
You have two you know what? what y'all want you to do? I have to actually look at the Yerk or the controller playload book, but I think I'm going to rule it that you will have a resolve resistance roll for this.
Awesome.
Because you are literally resisting, so.
That's a 6er.
She, not only can she will access your senses, right? Like, to see and hear. Like, she has access to viewing them. But you are able to essentially shake her out of her own moment. So, like, what does that look like? How do you get her back and get her away from prodding your memories?
I think I'm trying to get her away from, like, controlling me. But I think to get her to wake up or to, like, pay attention, I want to give her some memories, if that's possible. I want to, like, remember things for her.
Yeah.
And I want to start off with just, like, the first time we met and how immediately I was kind of a dick. And move on to, like, me having my own fucking moment. And then transition over to, like, us actually getting along and, like in the cave when I was mad and just like, hey, you did the best thing you could. I trust you. And just letting her know, like, I have faith in you.
Yeah. Effie, all of these memories come flooding to you in the perspective of Javier. So you are not just getting his memories, but he's also portraying those feelings. Like the coldness, but then the warmth and the camaraderie that eventually becomes, like, when each memory of you see, like, you as your Andalite, you as Javier, sometimes morphed, being naked or whatever, but, like, you get not just memories of you seeing yourself, but you get those emotions and that emotional impact that you have had, and it pulls you back.
Okay. So, I mean, that's the great news. It pulls me back. So not only am I not a Yerk trying to just completely ride you like a Zord, I'm also not just screaming in your head, which was the other option. So that's great.
You're doing great.
But Effie's voice is very shaky as she says, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for in here. There's so much.
Okay. This is going to sound difficult. And I know, especially with the Yerks, it's against your nature. But trust me, I've done this a few times now. That tiny part of yourself that can maybe relate with these creatures, that tiny part of yourself that understands that just like yourself, they're just trying to survive. They're trying to thrive in whatever way they can. Find that empathy and ride that. Find a way to understand that what they're doing is no different than what we're doing right now. And let yourself remember who Visser was. And I want to give Arnica my crit to try and access the memories.
Woo! Ooh, look at that. I think I think my closed captions are out.
I want you to waste that crit. Because you cannot access memories of a morph. Memories are not part of your genetic code.
You get the memories, but the Visser was able to figure it out. Can Arnica figure it out using the Yerk brain?
It's not about figuring out how to work it. You could figure out how to work it. Like, with a tinker, probably. But I don't know what y'all are trying to figure out. That's the thing I need you to figure out. Like, that I need to know what you're trying to get.
Here's the thing. It's partially set, you said. You said it's
Yes.
partially set, but
Yes.
it's still missing one critical piece of information.
Okay.
Because we are unsure whether it is the Yerk or the host that the time machine is responding to, we have turned ourselves into both in hopes that we can turn the time machine on and set that missing piece of information.
So you need the All right, so you're looking for. I'm sorry, ADHD got me halfway through there. Like,
What piece of information are we missing? Date, time, or place?
Okay, that's a tinker roll at the machine itself.
Okay.
Okay, before we get to that, real quick, as you're going, because that is a whole lot that y'all just did. And there is a cat and a moth child and a bomb.
Cat, moth, bomb.
There is.
So, and this moth child, this cat, and this bomb are flying into the hangar, looking for the way out.
God damn it.
And y'all all see this. And Tony, I need you to roll a body resistance to stay hanging on to this bomb.
Okay.
You had one job, Tony.
I'm a cat.
Mm-hmm.
This will be fun. I got a 4, so I believe that's gonna be 2 stress. Oh.
A 4? Yeah, that is 2 stress and a partial success. How are you looking on stress right now?
I have 1 left.
1 left. Oh my god. So it's partial success to hanging on. You dramatically have one hand fall off as you're holding on with the other, the raccoon from Ace Ventura, from the second one, and homeboy is beelining for the exit past y'all with the bomb.
I know where the engine is. Someone just get him to let go.
It's everybody's turn, so
I'm the only one not messing with the time machine. Yeah. So fuck. So I can't pounce on this kid because there's a bomb.
There's a bomb.
I mean, you can.
But I need to stop the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell what the best way to do that would be without blowing us all up prematurely?
Can you tell? Is there a flashback scene you want to work out? Is there a... How much stress do you have left?
I have 3 left.
3 left.
I could flashback. I wonder, could we figure out whether or not the bomb is, like, if it falls to the ground, will it explode, or is this futuristic tech that is shockproof?
What type of bomb it is?
You can have... I'm going to try and give you, some options here.
Okay.
You could have a flashback. And I can roll the flashback as a resistance roll to see if it takes the full 3 stress for it. Is how I think I might do it. But you can have the flashback if you could have flashback to asking the Visser directly.
I was thinking, but would she even tell
or
us the
even
truth?
To seeing if it was in the plans or if you had spied on her.
I think spied on her is something
Okay.
I would have done.
I'll let the flashback happen, and to reduce, it's a pretty gnarly flashback. So essentially, you have to roll a 3 on your resolve resistance to make it become a 2.
Okay.
At least a 3, right? It's a 3, 4, a 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am rolling 3 dice, so surely I can get at least a 3. I did. I got 2 5s.
So. You got 2 5s. So the stress doesn't take as much. Like you got that singular ones. That's actually, if it's 5, so it's 5 minus 6. So you only take 1 stress actually, to access this. And the answer is, it has the ability to explode upon impact, but it has to be a pretty hefty impact. If that, like...
So, like, not what I would cause here by knocking a kid out of this.
Especially if you're able to sort of, like, maneuver yourself in a way where, like, it hits, like, your body instead of, like, the metal. Then, yes. Yeah.
Okay. I will do that. I'm going to tackle this kid and cushion the bomb.
And with the bomb cushioning. So.
Yes. And so that Tony can grab it and run for engineering.
Okay.
So what am I? Is this skirmish? Because I'm tackling this kid?
This is definitely a skirmish. Like...
Skirm.
Oh, I hate to say this, and I hate for Riley to be thinking this, but my concern is the bomb, not the kid.
Yeah.
My concern is stopping this kid, whatever that means in this moment. Riley's going to have some trauma coming out of this. That's a 5.
5 is a partial success. In that you pounce this kid, and Tony falls off of the bomb because your whole body, like, you essentially have a pouncing. You pounce him in a way to just get the bomb essentially between your 2 bodies. And it does prevent him from flying. And the bomb is cushioned. And you have tackled him. And you are falling out of the ship.
Is Tony falling as well, or is it just me?
Tony has landed on the ground. And the child is now screaming.
Okay. Who has possession of the bomb? That's the other very important detail.
You have possession of the bomb. Yes.
Okay.
Because that's the success. But you're also holding on to him. And you're falling onto a mountainside, essentially.
So my question is, do I have, as an Estrine, would I have time to demorph and morph normally, or would I have to push myself to do it in time?
Oh, in time? In time to...
I don't want to splat with the bomb. Unless, is it a far enough fall to kill me? Well, no, because the bomb would still explode.
The bomb would still explode.
Yeah, so would I have to push myself? I want to demorph from my...
Do you have... Pushing yourself would take 2 off, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it would fill my stress.
And you would... You can
Avi, can't you give her special armor somehow?
Y'all all have special armor.
I spent mine.
You spent yours.
A long time ago in this encounter.
But I can give you special armor if that's useful to you.
It would keep me from feeling my stress.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I can do that then.
That's what I mentioned.
I can spend my special armor to push myself for free.
Yeah.
Which would allow me to quick morph.
Yeah, it would. It would allow you to quick morph. Yeah, you could do it.
I'm saving the bomb and kicking off of the kid.
Gotcha.
The
Are you
kid
doing
is on his
are
own.
you doing the cat kick? Like with the
Yes.
hind legs? The
Hind
bunny
legs,
kick?
kicking
Yeah.
the kid hard.
Gotcha.
He's
Good
gonna have
wings.
room to become an eagle.
Yeah. Go ahead and
No.
okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted.
Yeah, this roll would be
A tune?
yeah. I guess it would be a tune to get through it. Yeah.
I get an extra tune as an instrument.
Yeah.
I can't push myself. So yeah. And you're giving me special armor, Javier?
You betcha.
The ability. Awesome. You are a lifesaver. There was a 6.
There was a
So
6.
really-
You were able to bunny kick Kalka off, and like as you bunny kick, like his wings expand and he like flies off, because as far as he is concerned, you're falling down to your death along with this bomb, right? Your human form takes shape and you're holding on to the bomb, you're falling. And it's coming closer and closer and closer, and you are just turning into an eagle? That's what I'm guessing.
full eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had said in the past that when I do this quick morph, it's almost like I don't even go fully human. It kind of slides along the scale.
Kind of slides along the scale. Yeah, it's like it goes, and you're able to even like control what becomes what. Like you can even make it to where your hind legs move up your spine to become your shoulders, to become wings, and your arms that are holding the bomb push down to
hollow bones first, wings second.
There you go. Like it's all very fucking weird. And as Kalka flies away, and as you fly back into the ship, you have the bomb, you have access to the ship, and you have a time machine, and you have a genetic code. You are out of the mission stage at this point. And we're a little bit more freeform.
I guess I will give the bomb to Tony.
The kitty?
I need to watch these two just in case their tune goes wrong. Take the bomb, find engineering.
If I can't, I already did find engineering. Just hard to fight as this small of a cat.
Everybody should be off the ship now.
Hopefully. Yeah, I'll go back to engineering. I'll let you know if I need anything.
Yep. Cat saunters off to go put the bomb where it needs to go.
Turn back. Turn back to the other two staring with big eagle eyes. Please tell me you know how to work that thing.
That's a tinker roll. We had talked. Yep, that is the tinker roll. Are y'all using the? Because I know you were giving the crit. I didn't know which roll you want to give the crit to.
Yeah, if the tinker is what works this process, yeah, I'm giving it.
Yeah, automatic crit on crit on this. It's really not that hard to operate, because I mean, like all your technology, it's based off of Andalite technology, right? And you're able to collaborate it. It registers both DNA signatures, and you're able to collaborate it. And I think you got it. Like this seems correct, and you remote detonate the bomb.
Nice.
You're even able to, like, the geolocation is pretty solid. The The
I mean,
time
we have
is
our notes.
incredibly solid. It seems that maybe she was just pulling her leg so she could live.
Yeah, well, joke's on her. Ha ha ha. Flat bitch. Okay, I'm fine.
We'll see.
We'll
So
see.
she had said we have to go back and stop Visser 3 from stopping the bomb. So can we tell where this is going to send us?
It is set to it's the geolocation coordinates are set to very close to New Orleans. So
If
We
it's
need to
close
be
to New Orleans,
prepared to
probably
fight.
by the cave with the
Well,
nukes.
Yeah. So we need to be ready to fight.
mhm.
I'm gonna demorph, and we know we can't bring our. Wait, do we know we can't bring our morphs with us?
Yeah, you can't take them back with you. I don't know if you know if you can take them back, but
That's what. As a player, I know that, but
Yeah.
as
I
characters,
believe
do we know
Axel
that?
told Effie that at some point.
yeah, Axe
Okay.
accidentally did tell her.
Then I will
Well-
turn into a jaguar
Mhm.
before we activate this.
Even though I know we can't bring anything back, I do grab all of the lightsabers.
You tried to
Just
give
for
it a
collector's
little-
value.
Do you try to give it a little zoom?
No, I'm not gonna zoom.
Just give it a little test swing because you
Yeah,
can.
You gotta cut something in half. You won't get this chance again.
But no, can I actually do one thing?
Yeah,
As we're about to.
Yeah, you're in Arnica's body, or you're in y'all have to stay in this body to do this. So,
Yeah.
mhm.
I'm not doing anything like that. I just want to speak.
Yeah.
If Effie lets
Alright.
me.
Yeah.
And
Tony comes
Riley.
back at this point.
just want to let you know if this doesn't work, or more importantly, if it does. I love you. We should blow up now.
Waits for
I
them to
need
bend
to.
over and then jumps out of the ship. Don't tell the other Tony.
Oh no!
He's not. We're crashing a mountain. He's not going to. There's mountain he can theoretically jump onto.
Are you jumping to your death, or are you jumping to stay
No.
here?
No, I'm going to jump onto the mountain we've crashed into.
Okay, you just
To
don't
stay
want.
here.
He doesn't want memories.
He doesn't want his memories.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
So you purposely don't. You fight the cat instinct to not. And everyone, this is a trigger warning because Tony is committing suicide.
I mean,
That's what's
I
happening.
was
here.
trying to keep it as vague as I could.
Yeah. Vague or not, that's what's happening. You print
know.
yourself. In those, I'm gonna get very cinematic for all of you as Tony. Essentially, you do this before the explosion can happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you do this as the explosion is going off, like y'all set the bomb and it's going through, and you have a dramatic cat falling down to his end. You look up Tony, and attached to the bottom of the door of the hall is a slug sticking there.
Son of a
alive.
bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Did I not see her when I flew up as an eagle?
Because she was underneath the hole. Oh, man. You didn't say you were looking for her. She was right there.
I don't think Tony gets to say anything other than shooting out a expletive.
And the explosion happens. And y'all all just, with the exception of Tony, because what's going on is in this moment, Tony is a beluga whale trying to urge the other beluga whales.
Oh.
Y'all are back at the aquarium were you acquiring your whale and dolphin morphs?
No, I'm just getting a dolphin.
And y'all kind of take, the three of you like have this moment of you're all there in your own bodies. Axe and Tobias are there, like lending you assistance in the aquarium, and there's just this, the whole, like, just like before, the fabric of your being was torn apart and you were back here before the Sario Rip occurred. And Tony, like, your friends are there and they are shook and you have no idea why.
Let's get going.
And I'm gonna leave y'all there with the end of the episode. So I am actually going to have y'all, we'll talk about this later. Y'all have lost mechanically everything that you acquired in the past. It's just not there anymore. You, memory wise, the three of you remember everything that happened. And because Nielsen, you decided not to do this with Tony, I will have the three of you, based on those memories, either fill up your insight, or no, fill up your resolve, or fill up your playbook.
My playbook's already full, so I'm gonna fill my resolve.
Well, when you go to the next, like, you get another move.
Yeah, I know. I was just waiting for us to come back to the future so I could be like, okay, we got to deal with this.
Right, you got to deal with it. But yeah, speaking of, that is next week. We have our finale next week. What is going to happen to our friends here on the finale? Are they gonna go after? Are they gonna find out something? Are they gonna be like, whoops, Visser? What is exactly gonna happen next week at the finale? For the rest of the week on the channel, we're back again on Saturday. Hopefully for real on Saturday. I have been getting like very ill all of last week, and either this game has been missed or the other game has been missed or both have been missed, and I'm just like, I got 6 weeks left of Dragon Age. Let's do this. So we will be on episode 6, hopefully for Dragon Age, on Saturday. And then on Sunday is the premiere over on Sword and Key, where I will be playing Brindlewood Bay, which is good and fun times. And that's me. Like, follow me on Twitter, follow me on the Discord. The Discords. There we go. I typed in Discords, and because I was saying it out loud, and that's the wrong command. And everybody else, where can we find you on the internet? What are you doing? Arnica.
On the internet. All right. Hi, I've been Arnica Ross. I've been Arnica. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and Hive at Arnica Ross. On Friday, we will be wrapping up my 4-episode mini show, my birthday extravaganza, as we ran through Rotten Wonderland. We did our big reveal. It was exactly what most people thought it was. For the people who had no idea, it was so worth it. It's just it's definitely going to be safe and easy and not at all problematic to get everyone home. Don't worry about it. We'll have fun. It's fine. So that's from 2 to 5, and then I'll be taking a real quick break to eat some food, and then I'll be back with Anna at 8 p.m. for Valor, Gently Through the Wind, Gently Through the Breeze. It's gently and some moving air. It's going to be another 2 weeks for I learn the name of the show. It's so embarrassing.
Gently on the Wind.
Gently on the Wind. Thank you. We'll be doing that at 8. We're having a fantastic time. Magical girls. And oh wait, that's me. And then I'll just be back for the finale as of next week.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hopefully
Oh gosh, my
that's
time
it.
is slowing down. So exciting. All right, someone else.
Okay, I'm Nilsine. I'm on Twitter at @fell_strike. I'm not doing any shows beyond this one right now. I am working on a hack of Blades in the Dark that's progressing. But I don't really want to talk too much about it till I'm happy with it. But if you follow my Twitter, I'll post about it soon.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should go or not.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm Anna, aka Archival Display most places on the internet. I'm a queer and trans advocate, museum worker, and TTRPG streamer and podcaster. You can find me on Twitter and most other social media at Archival Despun. As far as where to find me this week, Friday night, as Arnica mentioned, you can find me over on Gently on the Wind, our Ghibli-inspired Magical Girl University show in the Valor system. It is a sponsored game sponsored by Valorous Games, which is a trans and women developed and owned system, and it's just a lot of fun. Saturday night, you can find me on Lost Caravan with Fatal Ascension, our Fabula Ultima campaign. Fabula Ultima is a JRPG-inspired TTRPG, and I play Cadence, the time assassin, whose theme is guilt. Lots of sad girl moments, and we have an amazing cast for that. Sunday, you can find me on Thorny Dryad's channel with U-Force Inheritance, our Masks actual play, another very amazing cast. I play a protege with far too much responsibility on her shoulders. Tuesday nights, you can find me on Ballad of the Seven Dice with Nostradamus Core Phantom Ice. That is a Lancer miniseries following a bunch of brand new Lancer recruits. I play a former Union Farfield team electronics specialist whose mech is called Boiling Point because she has no regards for reactor safety measures, and her mech is always glowing, always melting down. If you enjoy Lancer, you can find me, of course, on Response Team Omnicron, a Lancer actual play podcast. We've been described as if Battlestar Galactica had its own red versus blue. So if that's interesting, or if you like sci-fi feels, giant mech battles, or anything like that, you can find us anywhere you normally get your podcast, and on Twitter, RT Omnicron. And also check out Emergent Code, an upcoming queer and trans-led Animon story podcast taking cues from Digimon Survive and Digimon Tamers. We released our first trailer today. It is on our Twitter account at Emergent Code Pod. Our premiere episode will be in June, so very soon. But check out our cast listing, check out our character trailer now, and keep an eye out all this month as we get to know these characters more.
Nice.
And hi, I'm Raul Alejandro Gonzalez Rodriguez. You can call me Ollie or like as the Stratus on the interwebs. As far as things that I'm doing, there's not a whole lot right now. But last week I had my first stream of a game that I made, and it was fun. You can catch the VOD of it this Saturday. I'm going to be posting it on Twitch and YouTube. I'm not actually sure if Twitch will let you post. I don't know. I don't know how the technology works. But you'll be able to get it on my YouTube at the very least. The YouTube channel is Delta Cryptid Productions.
All right, and with that, we're going to raid -2 charisma because the title of this 5e campaign that they have is called Letterkenny, Once Upon a Time in Rural Ontario, and I'm just very fucking curious, okay? Because for those of you who don't know me, I fucking love Letterkenny. But with that, we will go ahead and let you go, and we will see you we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, alligator.